now watching Compton Rick Rock TV. Let's get to the content.
All right, let's get over here. This is Lawyer for Workers. Let's get over here and check this out, man.
Play the clip. The clip puts to bed any idea that Pooh is cooked. You're going to hear Big 30's lawyer talking about Gucci's plans on testifying. For good measure, the reporter from a respected news outlet out in Texas saying the FBI hasn't exactly heard from Gucci. Check this out.
Interesting thing that we've seen in the last couple of days is that Gucci Mane has come out publicly and said that he's not cooperating with the government.
We all knew that.
And it is worth noting that last week we did hear from an FBI agent who said that he had not heard from Gucci Mane either. He also noted that there were no working video cameras inside this recording studio at the time of this incident. Darcy.
If Gucci does not testify, the question of is Pooh cooked comes down to 2 paragraphs in the complaint plus 1 picture. I'll show them to you and walk you through it. What's very interesting about the picture is this is not like what you might imagine the recording studio looks like, with a couch, a bunch of buttons and boards, a glass plate, and then boom, the recording area directly in front of you. It looks like the recording area is somewhat off to the side, completely enclosed. It is not at all clear that anybody in the control room could actually see into the studio. And it's definitely clear that there could be people in parts of the control room who would not be able to see into the recording area at all. What does that mean? Well, we know the security guards were outside in the hallway. And we know that the only people who were in the control room were the business people. Gucci is inside the recording studio. When you read paragraph 21 and you read paragraph 22, it's funky. It doesn't exactly make a lot of sense. So if you read it, I want you to follow along. They say Big 30 barricades the door to the studio. They say that the security guards try to barge in, and when the security guards barge in, they get a peek and they see that they're outnumbered by the armed target suspects. It does not say that they are outnumbered by an armed Pooh Shiesty. Instead, they lump Pooh Shiesty in with the whole group of target suspects, suggesting that the security guards only saw other people, not Pooh with the gun. Later, where it's alleged that Pooh has the gun, he's allegedly holding it to the back of the head of one of the business people. And so, if there's anybody here other than Gucci who seems like they could put Pooh away, it's going to be one of the business guys. And so that's going to be ultimately, that guy's testimony seems to tell you where this entire case is headed. Everybody on the internet, I know you want to be so right, but the accused, when they get the full weight of the feds on them, deserve more than banter and gossip. Now that you have some facts from my video, you can go ahead and gossip about what that means, about how this is going to play out, because this shit's about to get crazy. Pooh Shiesty update. I'm going to play the clip.
Wow.
The clip puts to bed any idea that.
So y'all heard that? Man, he said the only people that could put him away is the people that was the guys who got robbed or who got jammed up, I guess. And they said that the security guard, the police, he didn't see nothing. They say he wasn't even in the room. So if he wasn't in the room, the rest of the people, Gucci could probably pay off like, man, hey, hush. Because he not going to want to mess up his whole legacy. He made his legacy off the streets, talking about the streets. Even though he's older now and probably don't care about the streets, he's a millionaire now. He don't want to tarnish his image. Even though he might have said what he said when he got arrested, that probably would come out on body cam footage. But other than that, I think that Pooh Shiesty got action at getting off of this, man. His father already out on bail. Big 30 is out on bail. So if they couldn't see up in here, who was in here? The business people? What was everybody else out in the hallway or wherever they was at? It's another part to this. Let's go over and check this out. Let's go see.
They do you. Lontrell Williams Sr., the father of Lontrell Williams Jr., a.k.a. Pooh Shiesty, gets a bond set by a federal magistrate on his first appearance. The government goes to the district judge and says, hold him. We want to exercise our right to revoke that bond after review by a district judge, a review of the magistrate judge's decision. Now, when you get caught up in the feds, you're going to go and the judge is going to read the law. And he's going to say that there are 2 conditions that decide whether or not you get a bond. 1, are you a danger to the community? 2, are you likely to flee? Prosecutors are supposed to uphold the law. Here's what they don't tell you, and they should. because what the prosecutor does when they're trying to withhold the law is add the third condition. How important are you to my case? Right? Because they want this guy. They need this guy. And so you're going to get that motion to revoke the bond set by the magistrate. And this is how they do you.
All right, so basically they trying to use Gucci to get Pooh Shiesty. They want Pooh Shiesty. When they get these rappers, man, this makes it real good on them, man. They love to get these rappers because these rappers are ones who making all this music, and who go buy the music, who go to the concerts, their kids. Who they turning out? They kids. They don't want us having all this paper, man. That's why you don't see. You remember back in the days when you seen rappers with the flashy car, the Rolls Royces, the Bentleys, the Jets, so forth, man. And then you got these police who working hard. They not living like them, man. These dudes was making millions. Now it seems like the music game is dried up. The streets is dried up. They know that Gucci is a hitter. We done already seen Gucci. He done been in jail for unaliving already. They don't care about that. That's how cold the streets is right now. It's really no money up in them no more at all. The rap game is dried out. We seen, what's his name? Offset. He out there yesterday. He didn't got popped on for owing somebody some money. He losing all his money in the casino. Then they had him on there a couple of days ago arguing with a regular guy up in there over a picture. Now, a lot of people say, man, why he didn't take a picture? Because Offset was in that casino by himself. And by, when people take pictures, they want to post it right now and in real time. And Offset is saying, hey, man, it ain't that I want to give you a picture, dude. I'm by myself, homie. And I'm up in here like you supposed to be a street dude, man. You going to post this picture and you going to put me out there. But the dude, he didn't understand that. All right, let's go see if we can find the part what Pooh Shiesty lawyer is saying that Gucci Mane don't want to cooperate. Let's go find that. Even though we seen clips, let's go deeper into there and see if we can find more. Let's go. All right, we're going to check it out on X page. Let's get over here and go.
Along with Pooh Shiesty last week on kidnapping and robbery charges. But Big 30's attorney says that he expects to appeal. Fox 13 told you this morning that a judge in North Texas ordered Pooh Shiesty's dad, Lontrell Williams Sr., to be brought back to Dallas after he was also granted house arrest in Memphis.
That's so they can rearrest him. Can they rearrest him? They want to get him in Dallas and arrest him in Dallas, put him in that Dallas jail.
Fox 13's investigative reporter Kayla Solomon joins us live downtown at the federal court. Kayla, it was a packed courtroom for today's hearing.
Yeah, Darcy, and a number of them were family members, loved ones, supporters of Big 30. Ultimately, a judge decided to assign him a $100,000 bail amount with standard bond conditions like a curfew as well as an ankle monitor. But I heard from his attorney, Arthur Horn, who tells me he's expecting an appeal soon.
Here's a young man that has turned his life around and is trying to make something of himself, and unfortunately has gotten himself caught up in
Ain't no unfortunately he got himself caught up trying to turn his life around. If he was trying to turn his life around, he'd be in church. He'd be out there passing out food downtown. Come on, man. You're a lawyer. You're doing a good job at, trying to clean up his image, but they got him holding somebody hostage in the door, man.
a situation that has nothing to do with him.
Rodney Wright Jr., also known as Big 30, was given a $100,000 bail by a federal judge with standard bond conditions. But attorney Arthur Horn says the fight to keep him out of custody isn't over.
Going to file an appeal, and they're going to appeal the judge's decision, and we will have to have another detention hearing in Texas on the same facts, just like you saw today.
Wright is one of 9 men facing federal charges stemming from the alleged kidnapping and robbery of rapper Gucci Mane and others in a Dallas recording studio in January. One of Wright's co-defendants, Memphis rapper Lontrell Williams Jr., or Pooh Shiesty, was signed to Gucci Mane's label 1017 Records. Prosecutors say the incident started when the rapper asked to be released from his recording contract, and Gucci Mane said no. Horn says Big 30 has nothing to do with that.
He has no interest in whether Pooh Shiesty has a contract with 1017 or...
Yes, he do. He wants some of that money. He want to get signed to. He want to be on. He want to be in the game. Come on, man. Knock it off.
He doesn't. They're going to make music together regardless.
They ain't making no music together after this. I don't know who you talking about right here, but if you talking about Gucci and Pooh Shiesty, Gucci gonna make money off of him with that contract that he got him on, but I don't think they doing no more music together.
Horn says he's ready to see how this case plays out in Texas.
I think the interesting thing that we've seen in the last couple of days is that Gucci Mane has come out publicly and said that he's not cooperating with the government.
He's not going to do that, but how do you know? Where you get your facts from? How do you know all this? Who are you talking to? Hopefully Gucci don't, but how do you know all this? You must know something that don't nobody else know.
And it is worth noting that last week we did hear from an FBI agent who said that he had not heard from Gucci Mane either. He also noted that there were no working video cameras inside this recording studio.
With Pooh Shiesty.
All right, man, what do y'all think about all this? Y'all heard the lawyer in the beginning. He said that, man, the only person that could really put this guy, this Pooh Shiesty away is them people that got, robbed or whatever happened to them. They said the police officer, he wasn't in that room, so he was the bodyguard. He was outside. What happened inside, he don't know what transpired between Gucci and Pooh Shiesty. Only thing he knows what happened outside with the people that was out there. That's all he know. But if he didn't see nothing, and they say I think a couple of business people might have been up in there. So if them people could say that, man, Pooh Shiesty ain't did nothing, the lawyer will definitely find a way to get Pooh Shiesty up out of this. It looking like it might be good for Pooh Shiesty in this matter. Leave y'all thoughts in the comment section. What do y'all think? It's Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV. I'll catch all of y'all on the next one. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, Compton Rick Rock TV. Also, hit that notification bell and catch every video when I drop.